Okay, well, you're sitting there, you're thinking, boy, I've got a week to get assignment 2 done. How am I going to get it done quickly with as little amount of drama as possible? So here's what it is, okay? There's 2 things you need to do for assignment 2. One is a research brief, and 2 is 2 slides. So think about it a little bit from the point of view of a research brief. It's kind of like an experiment where you've got something that it's about, some type of an aim, a definition up front. You have some sort of methodology and you've got some sort of conclusion. You know, you could think about it like an introduction, and then an analysis, and then a conclusion, recommendations. If you actually look at the categories that are in the assignment, that's it. Literally write a little introduction up the front, do your analysis on the different areas that are asked for, the competitors, you know, where they are, what they're doing. And then basically all you need to do after you've got the research brief done, which is like 3 or 4 pages, this should not take a lot of time. Happy to look at your drafts. Then you actually just take out the key salient points and you put it into 2 slides. I put something online called 4 blockers. You do not have to use these. This is just, again, trying to get a mindset. These are things we use a lot, and we're trying to get a lot of data into a couple of slides. It's not the ultimate way. It's not the way you have to do it. It's an idea. 4 blocker is just a quadrant. The quadrant allows you to put something in the top left, the top right, the bottom left, and the bottom right. This kind of started out, I think, as if you think about the 5 slides down to 1 slide, and believe me, a lot of that stuff happened. But nonetheless, you can actually put a lot of information too with charts, a pie chart or a table, meaning a spreadsheet with a couple of columns and a couple of rows. You can get a lot of information. Someone like me or JWASS could quickly look at this and say, okay, got it. I know what's going on there. Potential competitors, these competitors emerging. You know what I mean? This is not, the slide part of this is not about lots of words. It is just not. You're not going to have enough room on 2 slides. But listen, happy to review any of these. Just take a look at the 4 blockers. You might look at it and go, that's not what I'm looking for. Always think about company logos. That immediately explains what the company looks like. There's many different charts for competitors out there with an XY axis or box plots. There's tons of things out there. You might just find one that totally explains what it is. I will say, don't just plug in some charts with no thought at all. You know, go on the internet and just plug in some charts. You have to have a source for these charts and put a little bit of thought into it. But you know, when you're doing your research brief, in the middle section, in the body of it, this is when you're going to do this research. All the 2 slides is basically going through the research brief and then putting it into the 2 slides. I think you're going to have fun with this, and I really don't think you should be spending a whole lot of time on it. I think you'll get this done fairly quickly. Again, next Saturday, I'm going to be online. If anyone wants to have that last look at this before they have to hand it in Sunday. Thank you.